Why do you think that construction is the second highest industry in terms of suicide and depression?
Not only did I grow up in the environment of don't show your emotions, push it down, be a man, suck it up. The construction industry, which I think exacerbates that mindset, put some duct tape on it. If you're not dead, you can keep working. And I think that transfers over not just physically, but emotionally. I feel like most men don't have an outlet to let these emotions out or feel safe to let these emotions out.
Rob.
For looking at construction, it's not a steady industry. There's ebbs and flows. And for a country where many people live paycheck to paycheck, it can be really stressful to not have a steady paycheck. A lot of people develop trade skills and create their own business. And someone who can be a master carpenter might not have the slightest idea about marketing and keeping the books. And it's a lot of these jobs are very high dollar. And if something is not done right on the business side of things, it can be financially catastrophic. And there's a lot of people who are taken advantage of. It's a cutthroat business as well, competing against someone who is just going for the low price to get their foot in the door and then take advantage of the customer. I have a real hard time.
What do you think happens to you when you start feeling like you're being taken advantage of emotionally?
I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel less than. I feel inadequate.
Thanks, Rob. Tracy, you got anything?
Yeah, I'll jump in. I think a factor that really adds to the stress and anxiety is a lot of environmental factors. It can be very hot, very cold. In my case, for many years, I went to the projects, industrial projects around the country. So I'm entering in new areas, meeting new people. So the stress of that, while also being expected to perform at a high level in a very competitive, high pressure type job, and does induce anxiety and stress. So when you tie in some of those other factors, as you do move up and into ownership or senior level positions, you also have the client interactions, the leverage issues you're going to face, money crunching issues, and chasing checks if you're a contractor. All of these are very difficult. Some of the points that Rob made were just hit home for me and Gabe as well, really across the board. So I just want to echo what they said, but really add in, there is the environmental factor. And in many cases, there's safety considerations. It could be an unsafe environment you're working in. And especially if you're a young person getting into the industry and you're moving up through the ranks, sometimes you get that feeling of what did I get myself into, trying to figure out how to navigate these job sites and all that's expected of you in such a hurry. And anymore, they're expecting you to do way more past your skill level in many cases right away.